How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Explorer video. Vampires. I haven't done a video on vampires for a long time, so I thought it would be a good time to return here for the Explorer qualifier. The play-in, as this video is coming out, is already available on Arena, so you can get in there if you want to. I'm not sponsored by MTG Arena. I'm not trying to push you to do it, but hey, in case you're looking for a deck list, this might suit you. So I haven't done that much playing of vampires myself. I've done a lot of coaching recently, so I'm still keeping up with the archetype, but I wanted to branch out a little bit and try Javier Dominguez lists. Him and Mengucci had on their podcast recently. They discussed vampires and made a sideboard guide and everything around it. And yeah, now I'm just gonna net deck Javier's Dominguez lists. Javier was a champion of red black mid range, so it would just be sensible that he understands the intricacies or understands them quickly of red black vampires. Even though I don't know if apparently he put in the work and had some interesting ideas, and I'm gonna put them to the test today. So the deck list notably features 0 Preacher of the Schism and 0 Archfiend of the Dross. And the Preacher is sort of like too weak for the metagame is the argument against it. It's like always a middle of the road type card. It's never terrible, but it's also never like that great. And I must say, before watching the podcast, I had a similar feeling about Preacher, and I also wanted to maybe try a list that didn't play it. But I wasn't really preparing for any Explorer tournaments. But yeah, hey, so Javier did it, cut the card entirely finally. And I'm gonna see how that plays out. Are we gonna miss it? Archfiend of the Dross not in here. That card is a bit of a metagame call. I mean, we had it in the Arena Championship. Me and Jesse and Tangrams to fight the Phoenix deck, which we thought was one of the stronger decks in the format, and we wanted to have more tools there. But perhaps you are gonna be okay without it, or rather. Kalitas will make a good job against them. I honestly never really tested the Kalitas against Phoenix extensively. Of course, we had it during our PT testing. We considered it a little bit, but I certainly wasn't part of the testing of Kalitas directly for Phoenix, so I can't tell. But hey, if you take out the Lightning Axe from their hand with Fonzie's effect and this thing just lives on, it's gonna beat them up, and especially in the post-board games where there's even more creatures that you can exile with it, might just take over a game, and that's sort of the power of Kalitas. I guess similar to Shieldred. Kalitas and Shieldred are just like creatures that sometimes take over games, right? Well, Archfiend of the Dross, I mean, you kind of have to answer it as well, I guess. It deals 6 damage. But yeah, Shieldred and Kalitas have like these extra extensive abilities to sort of mess with the board state. And yeah, the rest of the list is pretty stock. We have the Copter back in, which is a card that a lot of lists have cut. I also cut it for the Explorer Championship, for the Arena Championship, I mean. It wasn't that great against Phoenix, not that great in the mirror match either. It kind of just dies to push. It's sort of like a flexible card. It's good against control, can be good against combo decks, so decks where you just want to pressure. Yeah, I mean, it's a strong card. I like it, and it slots nicely in the 2-drop slot. Like, you really want to go 2-drop into 3-drop. You don't want to miss your 2-drop, so the Copter does that. And yeah, the rest of the stuff is pretty stock. We have 1 extra removal. Usually lists only play 2 Bitter Triumph type of effects. We have a Sheoldred's Edict in the main deck as well, which helps even more against Planeswalkers. Kiora, which is a thing now in the metagame too. Because of the mono green deck, and of course Vein Ripper, you can maybe snag it with a Sheoldred's Edict. Mana base, no Caverns, a Castle Locthwain in here, which is interesting. And then sideboard, we have Cut Down, Grafdigger's Cage, 2 copies of Reckoner Bankbuster, Cage for Amalia mostly, then no Leyline of the Void, apparently doesn't like those, Go Blank and Unlicensors instead. So the interesting thing is that we tried these combinations of cards against Phoenix for the Pro Tour, and we just landed on Leyline being the best because, mana efficiency is quite important. in open deck list, they can just see you bring in Hearst and they have a Braid, so they can answer it. While Leyline, they really just have to have the Borrower, which at that time, not that many lists played Borrower, or like only one. But yeah, I think nowadays most Phoenix lists have like 2 Borrowers, so that makes Leyline, I guess, a little weaker. And they're like down to 1 Braid, so Hearst can come back in. But yeah, Go Blank, with all the free drops we had, we really didn't want to have another free drop. It just felt too slow and clunky. It also runs into Spell Pierce, but hey, I mean, to be fair, all the free drops run into Spell Pierce. So there's some vulnerability there, and Leyline was just this nice 0 mana tempo play. But then again, Go Blank is more flexible. It's good against, you know, Amalia. It's good against other decks. Like Control, you can bring it in there. Bit about even the mirror type. Like you used to bring it in against Red Black Midrange. I don't think I would bring it in a mirror. There's just a little too much tempo. That a 3 mana Mind Rod is going to be good enough. But yeah, definitely has more applications. Second copy of the rest, 2 Knights as the respectable thing to do against Amalia, which is pretty reasonable. 2 powerful power, the Bankbuster, and Hostile Investigator as the new sort of grindy matchup card. Bankbuster and Hostile Investigator. No Liliana of the Veil, which curious about that. And notably, no respect for the mono green deck. This list is kind of just ignoring the mono green deck as if it doesn't exist, I would say. Because no extinction events at all. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see how this plays out. I think the mono green matchup isn't the best, but you can always put a Vein Ripper into play turn 3, and Kalitas does help in a matchup. So maybe it's gonna be okay. All right, well, that is Dominguez Vampires list, and we're gonna give it a try. Let's see how this plays out. All right, we're gonna draw no turn 1 play. A little unfortunate, 1 piece of the combo. I think this hand is not great. Really want to turn 1 play on the draw, of course. Steam Vents, Phoenix perhaps. Yeah, it's difficult to justify mulliganing this hand. Phoenix it is. Okay, let's see how this is gonna play out without the Archfiends. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse. But maybe doable, you know? Okay. What to do next? What to do next? So my turn is kind of mapped out. I'm gonna play. I think I'm just gonna play the Copter. The Copter seems kind of nice because now if they have like Fiery Impulse and a cantrip, they can't kill my creatures and trigger the Shredder. If they have multiple cantrips, they will still trigger the Shredder, but this way I give them less targets, which makes them less likely to loot. And yeah. I also really want to loot away the Dust Legion Zealot. I mean, I have the Fable to loot stuff too. But yeah, Copter, I think is a good play there. Okay, so we're gonna get to loot. Discarding a Torch and milling a Phoenix. Having Iconoclast in the main deck already. That's interesting. Kalidas. Okay, let's go Fable. Screw. Attack. Discard. Another Vein Ripper. Well, okay. I don't think I need 2 of them. I really want Fatal Push at this point, of course. They're probably gonna put a hefty amount of power into play here. Attack me for like 6, put me to 12 likely. Yeah, it's not looking good. They have a Treasure Cruise. Yikes. When Phoenix gets to do its thing, Shredder is unanswered, they're on the play. It's just no magic to be played. I mean, my hand was a little slow. I didn't have 1 drop. I didn't have a removal. I didn't have Fauncies. I was meant to mulligan it. I don't know. It's tough to make that call. Pretty functional hand. But it was close to a mulligan, I'd say, which is kind of wild to think about. But yeah, Okay, at least no power buff. Oh wow, they discarded a land and didn't make a land drop? Oh, opponent, that is just really greedy. Not a good idea. I guess they were. Okay, fair enough. I guess they had like these cards, so they had 5 looks at an extra land that was untapped. All right, I guess that's reasonable. Somewhat reasonable. What do I discard? Kalidas? No, I think Kalidas is one way to get out of this. Maybe the Blood Tithe. Fatal Push would be nice. How about a tapped Swamp? Okay, just play another Fable and a castle. I guess I can attack. And then if I draw a Fatal Push, I can play Fatal Push. Let's see. I kind of don't want to deal myself damage. I'm just gonna ditch it. Another Prankster might be good for me because they bottlenecked on mana. It's like you're spending 2 mana to not affect the board. Now they're gonna opt to find a land here. Another Phoenix. Yeah, another Phoenix. I mean, I'll let my opponent do this. Like, I didn't disrupt them at all. If they have a land here, I'm done. If they don't, we might have a game. Yeah, Steam Lens. Can I kill them? I have 7 damage. No. No, I'll have to pack this one up. Okay, in the meantime, I can already check the sideboard guide, because they did one for this matchup. Okay. I have 2 loots. I'm at 1 life. Okay, they were able to do it again. Is there any way I can win this? So Sorin into removal spell? Not quite. So I can put the Bane Ripper into play, loot, find a removal, kill a creature, and then I'm at 3, but I won't be able to kill them. It's just they go to 5. That's it. There's no way I can win. Yeah. Okay, let's follow their sideboard guide. Minus the Copter, minus the Dusky Boys, that's pretty standard. Minus 1 Edict, okay. And minus 1 Kalidas plus Bankbuster, okay. The Duress comes in, the Go Blank, the Hearse. That's it. Interesting. The Duress. I never was a big fan of Duress against Phoenix in the post-board games, I must say. It's just, I mean, to be fair, with Leyline, I guess it might be different. I always had the Leyline. It's reasonable, I guess. Right, I'm just gonna follow them. Trust them and see if it works out or not. With Leyline, the Treasure Cruise, like with Leyline, they basically, the most important cards are just the creatures. But here you don't have Leyline, so you might be advised to duress away the Treasure Cruise at times. Play first. Nope. Okay. Bit of a question mark what to bottom here. Go for the combo or just a fair game plan? Keep the Kalidas. Hmm. Just such a prime Lightning Axe target. I don't like it. Oh, this hand is good. So resilient against the Thoughtseize. Shredder, shredder, shredder. Take the Opt. Take one of the shredders, I guess. Flying Tarmogoyf that draws cards. Good magic card, that shredder. Good magic card. What the heck is this? This is a Spell Pierce? Okay. I mean, I don't think I was capable of playing around Spell Pierce there. With my hand, I'm just really reliant on this Fable. Iconoclast, okay. Just gonna discard these two. Am I fine with these two trading? Oh, they want to kill it. Discarding the land. Crackling Drake is just a 2/4 right now. I'm gonna wait. I have the Fable, which triggers Revolt next turn. Yeah. I guess Kalidas would have been maybe slightly better, huh? I mean, in this game, Kalidas would have been better. But now I could have played Kalidas. Push, get a zombie. They don't have an Lightning Axe. And I just have a bunch of material, which helps. Okay, well, we have a Ripper next turn. As long as they don't have a Lightning Axe, I'm gonna be okay. But yeah, this sort of Young Pyromancer, Iconoclast type of cards are obviously good against Vein Ripper in conjunction with Lightning Axe. Looks like my opponent is out of spells, which is good. So, if this thing survives... I should have played the Mutavault, by the way. I already had plenty black. That was a punt. Because I might want to discard the Swamp later on to something, but the Mutavault is more valuable. Shocked. Picklock Prankster. Shredder. Discard another Drake. What's your last card? Yikes. Better than a Drake? Maybe a Treasure Cruise? That's a lot of lands. Yeah, I'm just gonna rumble in there, I guess. I'm wondering about the Mutavault. It's gonna drain them for 4. If they eat it. That's a lot of damage. This is gonna drain them for 10. They might chump block, but then they lose 4. Not really advantageous. Yeah, I'm just gonna get in there. I really got punished here for not playing the Mutavault. I could have attacked with both. I think this guy cannot attack though. Now they can make it bounce, right? That's annoying. Okay, so let's take 10 though, that's pretty good. Yeah, if I would have played another Mutavault, they would have taken probably another 4. Would have gone down to 4 life. Which kinda kills them. Like, if I would have put them to 4, they would have been dead. Because they can't Lightning Axe the Shredder and the Vein-Ripper at that point because they lose 4 life. So that not playing the Mutavault last time might have cost me this game. I guess they could have Chump Block. Then they would have gone to 6. And at that point, if they find Lightning Axe here, they can go down to 2 and survive. Alright, they found a Treasure Cruise. Bringing back a ton of Phoenixes. I mean, if they find a Fiery Impulse for my Kiki-Jiki, then they go to 6, and then I attack with both Mutavaults and the Vein-Ripper and they die. So that's not enough. They need Lightning Axe. They drew a lot of cards. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they found it. Yeah. Yeah, even if I would have attacked, if they would have done the right play, they would have just Chump Blocked, which would have led them to survive. Okay, so am I gonna die here? Is a question that's actually pretty valid. I don't think I will. No, it's not enough damage, but it is a lot of damage. Okay, so I have Vein-Ripper as an out, and that's it. I think I need to draw Vein-Ripper this exact draw step, otherwise I'm done. And if they have a removal for the reflection, then it doesn't even matter. Then even Vein-Ripper won't save me. They're hitting me for what? What is this? 6, 13, 17. It's a lot. Yeah. I mean, I didn't draw any graveyard removal. I mulligan to 6. Something like a Bankbuster would have helped a lot. Yeah, I think I'm just rip. Like, even if I draw Ripper, I just... Yeah, okay, GG. Yeah, I mean, this is a close matchup. Game 1 is definitely not great. My draws in both games weren't great, to be fair. Like, I had pretty mediocre draws. I drew a bunch of lands here. Looted away 2 lands. Like, this was terrible. That's how it goes, you know. Phoenix is Phoenix. It's top 2 decks, top 3 decks in the format. Yeah, I get the combo. I'm on the draw again, which is unfortunate, but otherwise... Okay, I'm gonna say Swift Spear. Fatal Push off the top? Thoughtseize. Better than nothing, better than nothing. Okay, wow. That was Scorching Shot. I'm just gonna take the Swift Spear. Then I go Shieldred's Edict into Ripper. That should do the trick. Yeah, that's some damage. I go to, what, 12? Sure. So I'd rather kill the Trampler. So they can kill my Vein-Ripper, but, you know, they're gonna lose their creature. And I gain a bunch of life. That seems good enough to make that exchange. And I mean, down the line, we get another one. And start gaining life with Mutavault, the Sorin. 1-2. Yeah, it's conceding. I was thinking like, well, sure, you've answered the Vein-Ripper, but at what cost, you know? Like, the cost of basically just conceding the game at that point. Okay, do we have a sideboard guide from Mengu on, like, Mono Red? Good Javier? Yeah, they do. Okay. It's been a while since I've just followed a sideboard guide from someone else. It's kind of nice. Don't have to do any work, you know, you just like look at that. Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, that's it. Don't have to think. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, boarding out Copter makes sense. It's not a great card against fast decks, as it has no board impact, right? If it enters on turn 2. And the rest also makes sense to sort of clear away. Okay, well, yeah, understandable. Not the best matchup for them, I guess. They first, yes. Ooh, Oh man, what a hand is this? What a hand is this? I think I'm gonna mulligan this. It's a bit too mediocre. Okay, put mulligans too, but I'm on the play. I can't keep a one-lander, unfortunately. Okay, I can make do. I can make do. I'm on the play. Let's be a little greedier. Let's just do something like this, I think. I'm gonna put the Kalitas into play, just hoping to hit one land here. Should have put away the Kalitas, I guess. Playing against the Amalia. Oh my god. Get wrecked. They can combo kill me. I mean, I'm probably just gonna kill off the Wildgrowth Walker, I guess. Right, I kinda have to. I would really want to exile it, honestly, but... They can just court me and kill me, like, I can't let them... Can't let them have it. This is a pretty unfortunate... Like, I'm mulligan to 5 and I have 2 replicates in my hand, where, like, the replicates really don't do anything. Oh my god, this is just horrible. Help me. Help me. Do I just play Sorin on high loyalty? Sure. This is just sad. Sad. I guess that's why you play only singleton legendary cards. So if this would be a, I don't know, Sheoldred, I guess I would have at least feel a little bit better about the situation. But hey, I have a Kalitas in play, so you know. Let's look at the bright side. Always so negative. Oh yeah, we can sack our Kalitas to kill the Amalia. Isn't that something? No, alright. Oh, I sacked that. That's a little better. It's actually a pretty fantastic draw. I'm very sure about that decision, yep. Get in there, my friend. Ah, it's been a while, Kalitas. Do I want to sack that blood? And what do I discard? Probably just Sorin. I don't think anything will happen to this Kalitas. But the thing about Kalitas is that I might actually sack this Kalitas at some point. And then play my... like, if I have to, you know? Like, if I wouldn't have drawn this Dust Legion, would need to kill the Amalia. They're missing land drops, which is very good for me. But yeah, because I drew Dust Legion, I can just use that as fodder. And yeah, Kalitas doing its thing. Now I even have a Mutavault. Pretty nice. Yep. Okay. Attack. So they have... Amalia's both exiled. So 2 Amalia gone. Coco might still kill me. Okay, just a specialist. Yep. At 9, they go up to 11. I'm gonna kill the Wildgrowth Walker and exile it. With the Mutavaults. Let's do that. I didn't need to do that right now, I guess. There was no rush on doing that. Could have sequenced a little bit better, but... Wait, this is almost lethal. I can put him to 1. Per second vamp. Nah. Play the Hive. So they need... Yeah, they just need both things. And they have nothing in the graveyard, so they just... Yeah, let's see. The hand is loaded with spells, so that's helpful. Pass the turn. Bitter Triumph, okay. For example, what I should have done there, I guess, I should have just attacked first. See how they block. And then I can Sorrow in their face. I didn't need to kill the Wildgrowth Walker immediately. That was a little hasty. I was thinking that it would block, but it couldn't block because of the specialist ability. So I was like, I wanted to clear the way for a zombie, but I didn't need to. Okay, back to the sideboard guide. Easy mode. Okay, fine. Let's do it without the sideboard guide. It's a little bit more interesting. Let's do it without it. Craftinger's Cage, Knight, Path. Dust Legion can go probably. Shield's Edict's not great. Cut Down's good. Go Blank probably. It's still 2 cards too many, huh? Do rest maybe not. Okay, now I gotta check the sideboard guide here. This is what I would have sort of gone for. Yeah, everything I did was correct. They just only bring in 1 Go Blank. That's it. The Dust Legion is kind of nice with the Sorin to shoot stuff. That's what I've found. But yeah, they have a lot of sideboard cards, I guess, for this matchup. Normally, you can take out like Archfiend of Dross. Or, I don't know, like we only had like 4 or 5 cards to bring in, I think. So we took out... Yeah, I think we took out Dust Legions at a 2, I guess. Yeah, this hand is not gonna cut it, unfortunately. I'm like on the draw. I need interaction. This hand is gonna cut it. I could... Path of Power are a bit awkward with these pathways. I think I'm just gonna do this. Just play good old mid-range control here, sort of. Mutavault's not the best card here. I kind of want a black land. Because I need this on red for the Fable. Okay, a bit of a slow start. Guess I'm just gonna play Mutavault. Bit of a slow start. No 2-drop is like super unlikely, honestly. Oh, okay. Did it just draw that or what? I guess I'm just gonna kill it. That is what I was looking for. Okay. Okay. Looks like a chord. Let's discard these 2. Could keep the Mutavault over the pathway. Maybe. Knight. Yeah, that's good. Let's attack. Could attack with Mutavault as well. They have Court. I guess they might get Amalia and then beat me. So I guess I want to play the Knight first. Okay. So now Amalia is not a 3/3 anymore, so I can freely attack. I mean, what could they get? They could get Voice of Resurgence, block with that, get a 3/3. I think that's fine. Okay. Okay, just untapping. So maybe they don't have Court, but maybe they do, but now they just want to get Skyclave Apparition, probably. Because, you know, otherwise they can't win. Okay, that was a pretty nice one. Okay. So I can attack with 1 meter vault, right? That's... yeah. I could also keep up the buff here. Give it 1+1. Yeah, I don't think I can attack this, can I? Because like the Savior... no, I can't attack that. It's too greedy. Company, okay. Oh, okay. Pretty good. Ay. Huh. That was pretty good. I guess I'm gonna die now. To Amalia. There's nothing I can do. Still the Savior. Oh wow. Yeah, I was thinking that block is a bit aggressive. Oh wow, really? I get a zombie and a 2/2 when you do that? Maybe I'm just dead. Doesn't matter. If they have a cord, I'm just dead. Yeah, they do have a cord. Well played, well played. Down to the wire here, down to the last card. Huh. I could have... what I could have done is to prevent this, I could have Path of Peril, I guess. And then... I mean, I could have... what I was... like, that was pretty sick. Like, they literally found the answer and the combo piece, and then had another combo piece in hand. Like, that was pretty unlikely to happen. How many Skyclave do they play? Like, 1 in their deck? I don't think it's a total... I mean, it's not reasonable to play around it, really. It's not. Like, that was just a very unlikely scenario to happen. But I guess... I wanted to get the Kalitas out in case, you know, they put in some blockers or something. But I could have just attacked. And then, in hindsight, I would have been able then to Path of Peril. And then I can Fatal Push. Then they can't even combo. Because they co-put in main first. But like if I just attack with 2 creatures and they don't company in the main phase and just do it end step, I always lose. Because I don't have to, like, I can't even use the Path of Peril. So I always lose if they just do it in the end step. So I have them. I don't know. I think the way I played it was sort of fine. It's better against Voice of Resurgence and other stuff. Yeah. Like, yeah. Okay. Doesn't get much better than this, I guess. Don't have removal, but cutting off major pieces of their stuff is pretty good. I have to play this untapped at some point anyways. I mean, I could have started with Immuto Vault, I guess. If I draw it in like Blackleaf Cliffs, I might not have to play this untapped. Minimizing damage. Didn't matter, I guess. They do play Voice. He says Menace, so I can attack still. Okay. What am I even worried about at this point? They need an answer for this and an answer for this to kind of play a game of Magic. They didn't play a free drop. I don't know what's going on. They can't court right now because of Cage. Maybe just like this is fine. Go blank. Let them trade here. I kind of like keeping my Goblin. I'm a little bottlenecked on mana. Should I push this, I'm thinking? Maybe I Triumph it, play Harvester. Bit of an aggressive play. They have Tamiyo's safekeeping. Even Interrupter. That's something I haven't seen before. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna let them trade at this point. Say what? Why do you ask me that? Oh, because I haven't cracked the treasure, right. Thanks for asking, I guess. I have not revolted yet, that's why. I could have also just attacked Goblin, play Harvester. This I can only play in my own turn, so I'm like down to 0 instant speed removals at this point. Pick your poison on what artifact? Okay. 3 cards in hand. Attack me. Okay, I'm just gonna kill this, pay 3 life again. Hefty prices here I'm paying. Then I'm gonna go blank them, exile the entire graveyard. Then I'm gonna attack. They're down to 1 card and a 1/1. And next turn I have Fable Harvester to machine gun their board state. Seems alright. Yeah, okay. I figured that might be the last card, which is pretty good. Yeah, okay. So what am I gonna kill? The Wild Growth Walker? Sure. I can't gain life right now, so... I can attack with the Goblin, I cannot attack with the Knight. They can just bounce it, but that's fine. Down to 9 life, 11 self-inflicted damage. It hurts. Ah no, they hit me for 2. 9 self-inflicted damage. Show me what you got, I guess. Now it's 11. Company. Pretty good. Pretty good. And an Amalia. You are at 7. Kill this. 3 blockers. Mutavault. Everything. This is Menace. 1+1. Block, block, block. Go to 2. Didn't have lethal there, but it was good enough. Alright. Funnily enough, they never drew a way to gain life. Is that true? That's true. So this Knight of Dust Shadow was just a 2/2 menace. They never even had a... Yeah. I guess in their companies, they could have made different choices to then like get a life gainer. Yeah, the Knight didn't really do much. Just kill your stuff, attack you, flip my Fable, and then machine gun you with Harvester type of game, which, you know, that works pretty well. They first, no, I'm definitely not keeping that one. Running up against the Giganta deck, so I think these Fated Pushers are going to be good, so I think I'm just going to bin the Dust Legion Zealot. Okay, keep 6. Just gonna pass, like, yeah, better usage of my mana to play Harvester, but I really want to play the Fable turn 3. Kind of got punished, I guess. Do I want to play the Fable? Maybe I just keep open the Fatal Push. Don't tell me you have protection, what? Jesus Christ. What is going on right now? What is happening to me? That's insane. They put this on green, did they have another protection? Why would you put this on green otherwise? You have another Blossom Defense? Okay. I'm at... So I'm gonna pump my guy and make it... If I don't block, I go to 1. Essentially. I can prevent free damage by blocking. I'm getting destroyed. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can kill off the etching, I guess. Could also... I could try to raise them, I guess. That's maybe a better idea. Like, make this a free lifelinker. Deals damage to planeswalkers. Such a pushed card, right? Like, and why is that line on it, you know? Monster's Rage. Yep. Okay, fine, okay. Show some respect. I have other. One card in hand. I guess I'm just gonna do the same play again. If the last card in hand is nothing crazy, I could also try to kill this, I guess. I could attack then try to kill it. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm probably not gonna be able to raise them, am I? I should have played Sorin then. No, they just if they're smart, they're just gonna block. Okay, this they gifted me free life there because I kinda told them what I was doing when I was playing the Sorin and not, you know, pumping the Mutavault. So I put it on the table, which was a mistake by me, and they could have, you know, that basically dealt me free damage by blocking. I mean, these red decks, when they work, they work. When the Blossom Defense comes at the right moment, you have the exact package, you curve out, use exactly all the right mana. Oh gosh. Yeah, I mean, but then sometimes you just draw awkwardly, you mulligan a bunch, and your deck looks horrendous. Not this game, for sure. This game, very impressive. Not even going after the Sorin anymore. Just going for the kill. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. Duress, cut down, Path of Peril. Copter goes. Thoughtseize, Bitter Triumph. You know what's the annoying part of this is that I've played the last 3 matches against this stupid Gruul aggro deck, but every time my opponents conceded in the middle of the game. Like, I win game 1 or I win game 2, they just... I don't know, it's a non-game, so I can't use it for recording. But I have to keep playing. I'm like stuck in a loop. Just finish this and I'm gonna... That's gonna be it for the video then. Jesus. I want to get out of this loop. Okay, on the play. That's not gonna cut it. That's gonna cut it. I really am struggling to find my combo turn 3, huh? Yeah, I mean, on the lucky days with vampires, the deck is unbeatable, right? But on the days where you just don't put that Vein Ripper into play turn 3, life becomes more of a struggle for sure. Keep 6. Opponent kept a 7, unfortunately. Okay, it's a bad 7. Pick your poison, probably. His hand is prone to flooding. They drew a play with fire. Oh, they just, wow, they're tryharding me. Putting stops everywhere in platinum. Wow. They don't have a play with fire, they had nothing. They're just bluffing. Crazy. Maybe, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on there. I guess if you don't have anything, you would just play Stomping Ground. So I guess you do have something. Or is this just some next level stuff? In any case, please play faster. This is getting annoying. Okay. Enjoy. There's my Ripper. Turn 4. Attack. My face. So they have like Rage plus in defense, that's 4, 9. That's a lot of damage. 3 unknowns. What about blocking this guy? They have Rage plus and then plus this, that's 6. You could kill me, huh? 6, 11, 15, 16 exactly. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'll block the Slick Shot. I think I'm gonna win this game. Like, this is just too many resources. They have to commit to killing the Vein Ripper at this point. They wasted 2 cards, lost their best creature. I have a Sorin in play. I'm gonna just kill off the Soul Scar. I can pump the Mutavaults with Sorin. Seiju, okay. One's grinding. I mean, I guess I don't have an answer to this Giganta. Oh, not a Vein Ripper, okay. That works. At this point, I mean, they have Pick Your Poison in their deck. Pretty good sideboard card against my deck. Okay. Alright guys, at this point I'm just a little annoyed because the last 3 opponents I faced on the ladder were all just conceding either after game 1 or game 2, playing super slow. I'm just done. This is it. This is it for the video. I think Javier's list is definitely decent. I'm a little skeptical on the Copter, as I said about the Bitter Triumph. I would probably play Go for the Throat there. I didn't really miss the Preacher personally, but what I guess experienced sometimes was sort of a lack of gluing cards. It felt like if I didn't draw the combo exactly together, I sort of had a little bit of a shallow deck, and Preacher sort of fills out the deck with something else, some fair card. You know, that's fine too. Like if you go Thoughtseize Fatal Push Preacher, you know, you can just like sort of play a decent mid-range game plan. And now you're a little bit lower on those mid-range cards. Again, higher on the Copter, which not the biggest fan of that, honestly. I think I would just play Preacher over Copter, to be honest. The sideboard seemed fine. The Leyline of the Void missing against Phoenix, I don't know if it would have made a difference in that match. Yeah, beating Amalia with the Knight is the Knight was decent, the Cage was decent, so those are definitely good sideboard choices in case you're expecting an upswing of Amalia, which I think you kind of can. There has been a lot of succeeding Amalia decks on Magic Online at the very least. All right, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.